Hello everybody, I'm Osama and welcome back to Simple English. Today's lesson is a grammar one. I'm going to talk about the past simple and the present perfect. Let's start with the past simple. With regard to the form, it consists of the subject plus the verb plus d, ed, ied in case of regular verbs, or plus the verb in its past form in case of irregular verbs. For instance, they watched TV yesterday evening. The police stopped me on my way home last night. There's a very big list of irregular verbs, and here are some important ones. Write, wrote. See, saw. Leave, left. Go, went. Break, broke. Build, built. Buy, bought, and many others. The past of be or am, is, are, is, was and were, and I'll talk about was and were in great detail in the next video. With regard to the use the past simple for past events, short, quickly finished actions or happenings, repeated events in the past, and long situations in the past. For instance, Peter broke a window last night. I spent all my childhood in Scotland. Use the past simple for stories and descriptions of past events. For example, Mozart was an Austrian musician and composer. He lived from 1756 to 1791. He started composing at the age of 5 and wrote more than 600 pieces of music. In general, the past simple tense is the normal one for talking about the past. We use it if we don't have a special reason for using one of the other tenses. Time words. Use words such as yesterday, last day, night, week, month, or year, or finish time expressions in the past with the past simple. For example, Tom visited his brother last month. I was born in 1997. Negation. The past simple negative is did plus not plus the verb in the infinitive form. For example, I didn't buy anything because I didn't have any money. Questions. We use did plus the subject plus the verb in the infinitive form in the past simple questions. For instance, did you enjoy the movie? Did you go out? Now, let's talk about the present perfect. With regard to the form, it consists of have with plural subjects or has with singular subjects plus the verb plus the PP or the past participle. The PP often ends with ed, such as finished or decided, but many words or many verbs are irregular, such as lost, done, written, etc. For example, I've lost my key. She has cut her finger. With regard to the use the present perfect with finished events connected with the present. If we say that something has happened, this means that we are thinking about the past and the present at the same time. For instance, I've broken my leg. This means that my leg is broken now. Mary has had a baby. This means that Mary now has a baby. Use the present perfect to express the idea of completion or achievement. For example, have you done all the housework? At last I've finished. Talking about recent events or news. For example, John has won a big prize. Have you heard Uncle George has crashed the car again? Pay attention here. If you aren't thinking about the present, don't use the present perfect, but use the past simple. For instance, Tom traveled a lot in Germany before he died. Not Tom has traveled, simply because there is no connection with the present here. Time words. Use words such as just, already, yet, recently, etc. with the present perfect. For example, I've just had lunch. He has already left. She hasn't come yet. Negation. The present perfect negative is have or has plus not plus the PP. For instance, he hasn't driven a car before. You can also use never plus a positive verb to express negation. So you can say, he has never driven a car before. Questions. We use have or has plus the subject plus the PP in the present perfect questions. For example, have you finished reading? Has he gone out? Finally, that's for today. I hope you've benefited from the lesson, and I hope you'll support me by subscribing to the channel by clicking the red button below and like this video so that you get all my next videos. You can look at the reference list at the end of the video. You'll find it very useful. See you soon. Bye bye.